Tonight, the hardwood becomes a battlefield as two teams with everything to prove clash in a showdown that could redefine their seasons. Will the Hawks soar to new heights, or will the Trailblazers ignite and blaze a path to victory? Stay tuned as we dive deep into this electrifying matchup. Welcome, basketball enthusiasts. Today, we're zeroing in on the highly anticipated face-off between the Atlanta Hawks and the Portland Trailblazers, set to unfold on April 1st, 2025, at the iconic State Farm Arena in Atlanta. Buckle up, because this is one game you won't want to miss. Before we delve into the nitty-gritty, let's set the stage. The Hawks, currently holding a 36-38 record, are desperately clawing their way up the Eastern Conference standings. Meanwhile, the Trailblazers, at 32-43, are battling to snap a four-game losing streak and keep their playoff hopes alive. The stakes? Sky high. Now, let's talk game changers. For the Hawks, all eyes are on Trae Young. Averaging 24.1 points and a league-leading 11.4 assists per game, Young is the maestro orchestrating Atlanta's offense. His uncanny ability to sink deep threes and thread needle-like passes makes him a constant threat on the court. Complementing Young is Dyson Daniels, a defensive dynamo leading the league with 3.1 steals per game. His versatility on both ends of the floor adds depth to the Hawks lineup. On the flip side, the Trailblazers are rallying behind Anfernee Simons. With an average of 19.3 points per game, Simons has stepped up as Portland's primary scorer, especially in the absence of key players. Speaking of absences, the Blazers are missing their defensive anchor, center Robert Williams III, due to a knee procedure sidelining him for 4 to 6 weeks. His absence leaves a significant gap in Portland's interior defense. Diving into the numbers, the Hawks boast a high-octane offense, ranking 5th in the league with 170.5 points per game. However, their defense tells a different story, allowing 119.4 points per game, placing them among the bottom in defensive rankings. This imbalance has been a critical factor in their roller coaster season. Portland, meanwhile, averages 110.9 points per game, placing them 22nd in the league. Defensively, they're slightly better, allowing 114.4 points per game. The Blazers' challenge lies in finding consistent scoring options beyond Simons and tightening up their defense, especially in the paint without Williams III. Now, let's talk strategy. The Hawks' success hinges on their ability to capitalize on their offensive strengths while shoring up their porous defense. Expect them to push the pace, utilizing Young's playmaking to create open shots and exploit mismatches. For the Trailblazers, the key will be containing Trae Young and forcing the Hawks into tough contested shots. Offensively, they need contributions from their supporting cast to alleviate the scoring burden on Simons. Considering the current form, roster dynamics, and home court advantage, the scales tip slightly in favor of the Atlanta Hawks. However, basketball is a game of unpredictability, and the Trailblazers have the potential to upset if they execute their game plan flawlessly. But hey, that's just one perspective. What do you think? Will the Hawks defend their nest, or will the Trailblazers extinguish their hopes? Drop your predictions and insights in the comments below. Let's get the conversation started. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more in-depth NBA analyses, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Until next time, keep your head in the game and your eyes on the prize.